and welcome to G Says right here on the Toy Insider. I want to thank the Toy Insider for allowing me to share on their channel. Thank you guys so much. It's truly an honor. I really enjoyed Melissa's video this past week on doll diversity. I think it was excellent, and I can't wait to see what she has to share next Monday. So I mentioned how my mom didn't throw any of our old toys away. She put them in these bins. These are the actual bins. And so she saved them for us. And so what I'm going to talk to you about today is not having multiple bins to store and keep, but maybe just one toy box or toy treasure box. So here are a lot of my old toys. Check out these little micro machines. The doors open. The hood opens. They're awesome. I mean, and so even as an older version of myself, when I was playing with these as a little kid, I still love them. I will probably display them somewhere in my office. And Mr. T, are you kidding me? That is amazing. So what happens is that my mom on special occasions, or it seems like it's been my birthday the last few years, she will bring me a box and it will contain some of these old toys. Oh my goodness, so this is the A-Team right here. Check that out. And some old G.I. Joe guys. I think there's a Rambo in here. I don't know why I had Rambo, but yeah, so here's an old Rambo. G.I. Joe figures. All kinds of stuff. Every time I get one of these boxes, the girls come around, they look at everything, they're asking questions, and they're looking back and they're saying, whoa, okay, so who is Mr. T? And I'm like, what? You don't know who Mr. T is? And so, just to kind of show them, and then, oh, this was like my favorite toy, one of my favorite toys. It's a long story, but this car, I took to show and tell in the 4th grade, and it was stolen from me. Got it back, I told the teacher it was stolen. She actually did some investigative work and recovered this car for me. But this is like one of the all-time coolest cars here. This is from the Mask series, and so it just does so much. And here's the funny thing. I remember everything that it did. I mean, just pulling it out the very first second, just instincts kicked in. I'm 8 years old again, and I'm having a blast. So the girls, I think, got a big kick out of that as they watched me play with this and show it off, and I shot the hubcap across the room. So not only was it a cool experience for me going and taking a trip down memory lane, but also kind of sharing that with my girls. And as I was thinking about the toys that they have, and we are constantly making sure that we have a plan for our toys, and I hope that every one of you have a plan for your toys. And so what I mean by that is the toys that you aren't using, the toys that they aren't playing with at the moment, the toys that they've outgrown, that you have a home for those toys and they don't just end up, you know, stuck somewhere where no one is able to enjoy them. We actually have a friend who teaches at a learning center, and so we give her a lot of our doubles or other toys that the girls don't play with, and so she uses those in a giveaway bag. So as they complete projects and they earn rewards, they get to pick a toy from the giveaway bag. So I think that that's awesome, and guess what? The toys have a home. So what I'm not saying is buy 20 bins and dedicate a space in your home for 20 bins of toys that no one will touch or no one will see until you're ready to get rid of them yourself. What I'm saying is bypass this. No offense, Mom. These are awesome, but I'll probably go through these and then save a few of them. Some of the most memorable ones or something like that. But trade off several bins for maybe one bin. So growing up, we all had awesome toy boxes. My toy box was actually a wooden ammo box, and it was sweet. I had my name on it, had rope handles just like this. I wish I still had that toy box, but I don't. But so instead of keeping a huge toy box full of old toys, why not create a toy treasure box? And so something a little bit smaller that maybe, you know, some of these guys could probably fit in. And so I wouldn't have to keep all of these toys, but just the main ones that I want to collect or the main ones that I want to store and share and remember. So what I'm thinking is that I will get 2 toy treasure boxes, kind of like this, put the girls' names on them, and kind of throughout even maybe tell them about it and ask them if they have some toys that they would love to keep or be gifted those toys again when they're older. That way I don't have to buy a birthday present for them when they're older. I'll just go to the attic or the closet and grab their toy treasure box and give that to them. So it could kind of be a project that you work on together. Something that they say, okay, you know what, this toy has to go in here. I love this toy. I remember this toy, playing with this. And if your kids are a little bit older, maybe it's something where you can go online and maybe try to track down one of those toys that maybe you still don't have or that you don't have anymore. And you could, if the price is right, you could buy it and then add it to the toy treasure box. And then, you know what, that might be something that they can share with their kids one day. And then just have it to remember. So with me recently taking this trip down memory lane and looking at all these old toys, it kind of gave me this idea because I'm not going to be keeping container after container of figural key rings, mystery minis. I mean, if there's sets that we want to keep, then fine, but you know what I mean. We have too many toys, and so find the toys that get home, and then also do our best to kind of create memories for our kids when they get older. And so that's where I think that this is going to be a very cool project for us and our family, and maybe it will be for you too. If you currently do something similar to that, write in the comments down below. I would love to read and see what you do or what your plan is. Also, tell me a little bit about your toy box. What was your toy box like when you were growing up? I would love to read that as well. Thank you so much for watching G Says, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.